Hello. Okay, we're on a little live about we're about right on. Right on. Okay, I hope this isn't too grainy for you guys. I actually had a new computer and I rearranged my house. So for those that did the power hour last year during COVID, things look a little different here. So I'm set up a little different. So I hope it works out. So welcome to Matt Madness. It looks like we're set and ready to go. I can see our mat. Let's hope everything goes off well. If you're on live with me, welcome, welcome. I'm giving you a minute to log in. If you're not live and you're just doing this as a recording, that works great too. So let's get moving. The only thing you need is yourself and a mat. Okay, no shoes. This is a mat-based class, and we'll take about 20-25 minutes. We're really just going to focus on stretching. So let me set something down here real quick. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm setting my timer so I know about how long we're going to go for. So, all right, guys, let's get going. And I don't even have music. I forgot about music today. So next week, we'll add some music in with all this, okay? So let's stand at the end of our mat here. I want you to give me a nice deep breath in. Bring it all the way in and all the way down to a forward fold. Nice and slow. Now, again, it is early. If you're going live with me, round it up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time, all the way up, all the way up. Again, give me a nice deep breath in. Let's bring it down, all the way down, all the way down. So we're just warming things up here. Now, you'll notice first thing in the morning that it's a little hard to stretch, right? Touch your toes. That's why this is great if you can get this done first thing in the morning with me. But I know some of you may be at work, so that's okay. Round it up, round it up. Give me one more deep breath in. Flat back down. This time, we're just going to walk out to plank. And don't worry, we're not going to stay long. Let's walk it out to plank and hold it here. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. Hold it there strong. Hold that core. And holding in 4, 3, 2, dropping down to our knees onto all fours. Let's get our knees right under our hips and our shoulders right over our wrist. We're going to draw that belly button in, arching our back, tucking that chin as we bring it into cat and cow. Doesn't that feel great today? Let's take it the other direction. If you're doing this as a recording, you've been sitting at a desk all day, this is going to feel great. Keep going. Rounding and arching that back. Really focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale. You got this. Keep it going. We're breathing. We're feeling good. Inhale and exhale. Oh, yes. This is one of those exercises I suggest you do in the mornings. Get up, get moving. Do this in the morning. It'll make you feel really good. Give me one more each direction. Rounding and arch that back. Again, you're at your own tempo. Bring it to neutral here. Neutral. Nice flat back. Let's take our right arm, bring it out in front of us, and then our left leg back into some spinal balance. Just waking everything up. Let's flex that foot that's in the back. Neutral spine again. So looking forward to the front of your mat. Holding it there and breathing. Beautiful. Let's relax that down and switch sides. Other one comes up. We're going to lift. Opposite hand with opposite legs. This is our left hand with our right foot. Let's flex our right foot. Trying to keep our hips as square to the mat as we can. Beautiful. Let's relax that down. One more time each direction. Lift and hold. Ooh, what a great way to finish the week, is it not? It's a good way. I feel like we don't get enough stretching in our life. Relax that down and switch side. And so taking this 20-25 minutes today, it is going to set you up for a good weekend and for a good week. Holding it there. Let's relax that down. Let's take it back into our child's pose, so dropping our hips back. If there's knee mobility issues here, that's okay. Just go as far as you can. Remember, everybody is different, and so different mobility, different bodies, right? You don't have to be super bendy or flexible for this. You will find out quickly I am not very bendy and flexible. Holding it there. All right, let's dig our toes in, and we're going to press it back into a down dog. So let's dig those toes in, and we're not going to fully extend those knees. So keep a little bend, but drop your heels. So a little bend in the knees, drop the heels, pressing through the palms of our hands. Let your head just fall. Breathe, hold it here. I want you to drop one heel at a time as if you're running in place. So dropping those hips or warming up those hamstrings a little more. Continuing to press the palms of your hands. Now, again, if you have wrist issues here, if your wrists are just not liking this, you can do this on your elbows. Anything we do on plank, you can always do in your elbows, especially during the week when we have ab days or cardio days. know that you can go onto your elbows. You can modify what's right for you. Drop both heels, press all the way back, all the way back. Wonderful. Let's walk our hands through our feet as we stand all the way up. Drop our heels, little bend in the knees, round it up nice and slow. Give me that deep breath in. Again, we started here, right? But we should feel a little more warm. Flat back down. Let's walk it right back out to plank. Walk it out to plank. Wrists and shoulders are in alignment. Hold it here, and I want you to breathe. So we're building some heat now. Holding it here, holding it here. We're going to take our elbows nice and close to our bodies as we drop our chest all the way down to the mat. Chaturanga down. So bend those elbows. Use your knees if you need to. Use your knees. Roll your toes under, and let's lift it up to cobra. We're just going to hold here for a minute. Your biggest thing I want you to do is take your shoulders. They're up by your ears. Pull them back. Extend the neck. Extend the back. Lift that chin. Oh, doesn't that feel good this morning? Let's dig our toes in and press it back to down dog. Dig the toes in, press it back to down dog. Feeling that deep stretch there. Walk our hands to our feet. We're going to stand it all the way up. Let's do that sequence one more time. Rounding it up. Deep breath in. Flat back down. Walking it out to plank. Holding our plank here. Hold it strong. Nice strong core. Keeping our shoulders pulled down away from the ears. Chaturanga down. Bend those elbows. Chest to your mat. All the way down. Roll the toes. Lift up to cobra. Shoulders pulled down. Oh, feeling great today. Dig the toes in. Press it back to your down dog. Holding it here. Very nice, you guys. Very nice. Let's drop down to our knees. Onto our knees. Okay. We're going to flip around, and I'm going to have you sit on your mat facing me. And we've been doing this stretch in all my classes recently because I really feel we need to work our stretching our glutes. So let's fire log. If you have knee issues, I will give you an alternative. If not, stick with me. So one leg and place the other one on top. Now sitting up nice and tall, I want you to lean forward. Lean forward. Now again, depending upon the mobility of the glutes will dictate how far down you can go. If you get all the way down to your elbows down, that means you're doing good, right? Keep up. If you're sitting up here and you're going, yeah, pretty sure I'm feeling a good stretch right here. This is a daily stretch for you. Okay, stay here unless you have knee issues. If you have knee issues, I want you to flip around. Ankle crosses knee, you're going to grab between here, okay? This is for those if your knees just don't do that, okay? So I'm going to stay here sitting up to talk with you. You choose what option is best for you. Holding it there. As we breathe, we sink into it a little more. Now let's talk about squats, your surprise challenge real quick. A lot of you sent videos. A lot of you posted videos. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys, but I thought it was so much fun. It was fun to see you guys move. It's fun to interact with you one-on-one. Let's switch legs, switch sides. And I did give you helpful, I hope it was helpful suggestions on your squat. Lean forward if you can. And a lot of things I see very common, especially when it comes to squat. And we're going to address that. I told you, we're going to address that on Friday. And one of them is tight hips. A lot of people, when they squat, they lean forward just a little, right? Instead of being able to keep the chest up, they lean forward. That's normally due to tight hips and not a strong lower back. Okay, so we're going to address tight hips. And this is the first stretch to do it. We want to stretch our glutes before we stretch our hips. It helps release it. Bring this all the way up, all the way up. Let's go ahead, flip around to all fours again. Holding it there, press it back to your down dog. So, as I said, we went right into those glutes. Yes, we went right into those glutes. We're going to step one leg forward. We're going to get into those hips now. So, step 1 foot forward into a runner's lunge. Now, notice here, my knee and ankle, I'm going to lift so you can see, are in alignment. You can stay down. Now, drop that back knee. Roll your toe and make sure you still have that straight line here. Knee is behind the hip. I'm not right into the hip. So I'm getting this nice deep stretch right in here. Now, if we want to go a little deeper, just imagine pushing your knee forward. It's going to move like half an inch, okay? And that's just going to give you that little deeper stretch. If you can sit up, great. If you want to put your hands down due to balance, do that too. Holding it there, enjoying that stretch. Lengthening that spine. Try not to roll. Lengthen the spine, lift the chin. Very nice. Okay, we're going to come onto that back toe. We're going to go walk it over to the other side. So lift that back knee, turn the toes, and take it over to the other side. Stay high, drop the knee. Make sure we have a nice straight line between our knee and our hip. Yes, yes. And drop that back knee, roll the toe. If you need that bigger stretch, push that front knee forward. It's going to move only, may not even move half an inch. It may be less. But hold it there, sitting deep into that stretch, lengthening your spine. Remember, let's not round. Let's lift. Pull those shoulder blades, lift the chin. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Oh my goodness. Let's give it just another second here. Let's dig that back toe in and turn again so you're into a forward fold. If you're backwards, you may not be facing me. Okay, just flip around into that forward fold. Let everything just hang. Let the head hang. Very nice. Very nice. Let's walk those toes in and let's stand it all the way up, round it all the way up. Stand at the end of our mat again. Here we go. Give me a nice deep breath in again. Flat back down, walking out to plank. We're going to go back to stretching those glutes again. So we stretched our glutes and then we stretched those hips. That's going to help relieve that hip tightness. Holding it here. We're still giving you a little bit of strength. Hold that core. I want you to plank in the mirror one of these days. See if you're planking here or here, right? I want that nice flat back. Let's chaturanga all the way down. Roll up all the way down. Bend those elbows. Wonderful. Lift up to your cobra. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Beautiful. Press it back to child's pose. Press it back. We're going to go after those glutes again. So push it right back into plank. So we're going to lift into plank. We're going to take our right leg. We're going to push it back into a three-legged down dog. Now swing that leg all the way forward and sitting into that pigeon pose, sitting tall. Now I'm gonna turn so you can see a few things. I want you to stay here and adjust as needed. First off, with that front leg, try to make it nice and straight. Okay, don't tuck it underneath you here. Pull that leg out if you need to. Okay, sit nice and tall. Keep staying there, guys. The other thing is don't let your hip fall. Okay, lift the hip. We want to keep our hips square. Okay, I'll stay this side so we can see. Hold it there. So I'm going to adjust that leg just a little, holding it there. Now, if you want, bring it down to those elbows. Now, during this, I want you to pay attention to your shoulders. Don't let your shoulders end up by your ears. Pull those shoulders down, lengthen that neck. Hold it there. So we're getting a nice deep stretch in that hip. You feel that bent knee into the hip and into the glutes. That one feels good too, doesn't it? Hold it there. As we progress through Mat Madness, we will make this a deeper stretch. But since it's only week one, let's stay here, right? Good win. Good idea. All right, let's bring that all the way up. Hands on the mat. Pull those shoulders back. Dig the back toe in. Press it back to plank. Back to plank. Now, again, if that was too much on your knee, go back to that first glute stretch I showed you. Okay, this time, left leg up, press it back to that three-legged downward dog. Let's swing that all the way forward. Tuck it underneath you. Remember those few cues I told you is bring that leg up. Try to get it nice and straight. Don't bring that heel under your body. All right, sitting nice and tall. Don't roll onto the hip. Don't roll onto the hip here. Make those hips square. Hold it there. Lift the chin. Shoulder blades pull down away from your ears. How we feeling? That feel good? Bring it down to the elbows if you like. Oh my goodness. Yes. So if this is a little painful, stretching's a little painful for you, I hate to say it's okay, but it's okay. It's not supposed to be necessarily painful, but just uncomfortable. And that's a good thing. We want to stay limber. We want to have loose hips and loose glutes. What that does is it helps prevent injury and it helps you perform an exercise better. Like I said with a squat, people are struggling with leaning in a squat because their hips are too tight. They physically can't. And so stretching those hips are so important. But stretching the glutes before is even more. Bring it up, all the way up, all the way up. All right, wonderful. Let's dig that back toe in and press back again to our plank. Press back and hold it here. Press back to your down dog. Drop the heels, hold it here. Drop the head, let everything just hang for a minute. Okay, let's get a little deeper into those hips again. So dropping those knees, taking it to all fours. Okay, I'm going to do it from a side view, and then I'll rotate towards you. Take your feet out wider than your mat. Just be your knees. Your knees. Now take your heels and take them wider than your knees. Take it to the elbows, and then I want you to push your hips back. Push your hips back. Okay, so I'm going to take mine out a little wider so I can get a little deeper stretch, but push. You should be getting a nice deep stretch in those hips. The key here is to get your heels wider than your knees and your knees wider than your hips, pushing it there. Again, if there's discomfort here, a good discomfort, keep going. If it's a little too much, if you have some issues with your hips, this is not your stretch. Okay, go back to runner's lunge. Hold it there. Oh, that feels so nice, doesn't it? Keep holding. Sit into those hips a little more. Focus and breathe. Focus and breathe. So we should be holding a stretch for about 30 seconds. 30 seconds and then repeating. We are repeating. We're just repeating different stretches. And my dog is like back there having issues. I'm so sorry. He's disgusting. I'm so proud of him. He's so disgusting. All right, you guys, bring it all the way up to all fours again. So put the hands in, bring one knee in, then the next, press it back to your child's pose. Press it back. Let's get some spinal rotation in. That will also help stretch our glutes, and we'll get back into those hips again, okay? So let's bring it up and roll onto your back. This is one of my favorite stretches. We do it in all my classes because it gets our chest, it gets our back, it gets our glutes. So bring one knee in, the other leg straight. Let's draw a circle on the ceiling with that knee. So again, we're just getting mobility in the hips. Our hip joint is a ball and socket, and so it moves in all sorts of cool directions. Bring it to center here. Now bring this knee across your body. Opposite arm comes out as we rotate and we sink into that. Doesn't that feel amazing? Oh my goodness. In our life, we twist and turn all day long. And so making sure we're flexible enough is important. So you should be getting a stretch maybe up through here. If you're not, that's okay. It just means you don't have tight pecs. Should be getting a stretch here in the glutes and then in that lower back. Holding it there. Just breathe. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Oh, whole body, yes. Bring that knee up. We're going to straighten the leg. Draw the other knee in. Bring that knee across your body. Look away from the knee. Opposite arm comes out. Did you get any little crackle and snaps in that back when you did it? Yeah. That's actually pressure being relieved. I talked to my chiropractor about it. Like, why does my back make a noise or I feel like it's popping when I do certain things like stretch? And she goes, it's just relieving pressure. There's gases in there that are basically being popped. It's like, oh, cool. So that's what's going on whenever you do this. You get a little crackle, snap, pop, and it feels good. That's why it feels good, because it's relieving pressure. Bring that back to center here. Bring it back to center. Bring both knees in. Hands out to the side. Hands out to the side. We're going to drop both knees to one side. Okay, and we're just going to let them fall as much as they can. I gave us that nice spinal rotation to start with, so that should be there. Keeping those knees together, we're going to lift those knees, using our obliques to lift our knees and bring it to the other side. Are you noticing range of motion difference side to side? Keep those knees together, bring it up and over. Nice, let's keep going here. At your own tempo, at your own pace. This may take you a little longer. You may be going a little faster, but just staying in control. That's what matters. Just warming up that lower back and getting that rotation. Oh my goodness. You spend all day here, right? All day. You're like, where are you going to spend the next 7 minutes? Right here, Tess. Up and over. All right, let's bring it to center here. Bring it to center here. All right, lift the head and shoulders. I want you to make yourself a ball. So pull in, lift yourself a ball. Oh, beautiful. Let's relax that down, get back into our hips. We did glutes. Let's get back into hips. We're going to go into happy baby pose. So we're going to take our feet out nice and wide. We're going to grab between the legs, grab the toes, and drop those knees to your ears. Okay, holding it there. Oh, doesn't that feel good? I'm holding on to my big toes. I know, depending on yoga class, I am not a yoga instructor, is you can grab in between, grab your big toes. I'm not sure what the precedence is on that, so do whatever's comfy to you. I know Natalie will be on here, and she's a yoga guru. She could tell us. Holding it on here. All right, let's relax that down. Bring those heels together. Draw those knees in. Let's roll it all the way up. Roll it up. Okay, let's work some inner thigh. This one, whenever I feel pinching in my hip, this one always works. So taking our feet out wide. Old school, right? Now our biggest thing is your heels, okay? Don't let your feet fall in. Take your heels and open. Sit nice and tall, and lean forward as much as you can, sitting tall. Don't round. Sit tall. See, this is where you will see I am not a bendy human. I've never been a bendy human. I grew up dancing. I wasn't a bendy human dancing. I was finally able to get the splits my senior year of high school. That's how long it took. So some genetics just don't work. But that's okay, right? We do the best we can with what we have. So holding it here. Oh, doesn't that feel really good? So we're getting that nice stretch in our inner thigh, which is, ladies, we need. Okay, we always think this is where I hold my fat. This is where I want to work out. In all actuality, most women are very strong in their inner thigh because inner thigh motion is constantly closing your legs. Think how you sit. Okay, we're always bending, we're always putting our knees together. Again, I'm very proud of my disgusting dog back there, Stitch. He's gonna come bug me now. All right, let's bring it all the way up. Bring one arm, lift up and over, and let's look under your armpit. So open that arm and look under that armpit, okay? Try not to fall forward into that. Get a nice stretch up through there. Oh my goodness. Did you guys survive the week? Did you survive the week? Does this feel great? Like your body is ready for a bit of a rest? Yeah, yep. Bring it up and over. And I love your guys' feedback. Bring this arm down, lift up and over. Remember, open the shoulder, looking up. So I appreciate all the feedback I'm getting from you guys. Are you loving it? Are you hating it? I love the complaining. Oh my goodness. I wish all the videos got posted on our feed because they made me giggle and laugh. You guys are really quite funny. And so any feedback you have for me, I want to hear. I want to know how I can help you guys better through the program. Bring it up. From what I can tell, the 20 minutes is perfect, right? Let's bring the bottom of our feet together. You guys are loving the 20 minutes. That's working out for you. It's working out for your lives. It's working out for the holidays. We're doing the holiday challenge. We're going to take that nose to your toes if you can. So keep up the good work, you guys. You guys, it's been a fun program. We've had some glitches with the messaging thing, and after talking to the app people, I guess the adding videos onto the messaging thing is new. And so they're still trying to figure out the glitches there, and they've never had so many people in a chat before. So go team us. Okay, well, we're pushing their limits. They go, yeah, we normally don't have that many people. Or no one's ever ran a program like this. So they're having to learn a lot from me, and I'm learning a lot from them. So I appreciate your guys' patience with the app. You've been amazing. I love that you guys have been commenting on each other and supporting each other. Let's bring this all the way up with one leg forward. Let's grab the toe. Grab the toe. So keep up the hard work. You're doing awesome. The next couple days are easy. You do not have to work out. They are more fun challenges, such as your food challenge. Food, 50% veggies. Oh my goodness, on your plate. That's really going to make you meal plan a little, isn't it? Less eating out, more eating veggies. Veggies are still good right now. Switch legs. As we're moving into winter, veggies, the quality gets kind of grody because they've been picked early. You just can tell they're not as good. They're still good. So get to the grocery store. Make stir fries. Okay. We eat a lot of tacos at my house, believe it or not, right? Eat tacos. We do rice bowls, lots and lots of rice bowls here. We even make an enchilada casserole that's packed full of veggies. Like it's literally veggies, but it's an enchilada casserole because I put enchilada sauce on it. So there's so much you can do to get those veggies in. It's just not, oh my goodness, here's my meat, here's my carb, here's my half veggies. There's other ways to do it. So get creative, post about it. I know everyone's going to be struggling with that. Food is one of the hardest things, and I understand that, but it's the most important, believe it or not. Let's bring that all the way up, bottom of the feet together one more time. So really focus these next few weeks, and I know next week is Thanksgiving, but really focus on your veggies. Take a veggie platter to what other gathering you're at. Not even veggie platter, but a veggie side, anything, right? It just doesn't have to be a veggie platter. All right, I'm rambling. All right, you guys, so we're about done here. I hope you're feeling a little better. Stretch again. If you want more, redo this. Again, this is going to stay on the website, so just go on to Alta Canyon's YouTube page, wherever we're at, And do it again if you want more. Do it this evening. Do it tomorrow if you're like, yeah, that's what I need. But what we really focused on today was glutes, stretch the glutes, and then we did the hips. So when we squat, we're able to keep our back up more. And we'll work on more back mobility as we continue through the weeks, because that'll also help you with your squat. All right, guys, I want you to give me a nice deep breath in. Bring it down. Exhale. I want you to think about something wonderful right now. Something you are proud of yourself. Okay, that can be anything. The fact you got up and doing this, you should be proud of that. I want you to think of something you're grateful for. Deep breaths. And what are you grateful for? I'm grateful that you guys are here. I'm grateful you're doing the program. I'm grateful my dog did not come and get in my face during this. Okay, he was just back there being disgusting the whole time. One more, all the way down. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful rest of the day, rest of the week. Have a good weekend. Make good choices. And I'm here if you need anything. You can reach out to me by text, message, whatever. All right, I'm going to get up and I'm going to turn this off. This is going to be the weird part. And by the way, my dog's name is Stitch. He does feel like he is a celebrity on YouTube. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Bye.